Hey guys, so I am in my living room right now. I am going to do a Konad nail tutorial. I'm actually really liking this lighting. Maybe I'll have to film in here more often. Let me know what you think if you like this or my bedroom. Yeah, you can see some OC DVDs and some of my lanterns that I bought for the hurricane. These were on sale at Bed Bath & Beyond for my guest last Halloween, but now I'm keeping them for this Halloween. But they are just like meant for outdoors, but they're in my fake fireplace because we didn't have to use these, thank God. Yeah, so I am going to do a Konad nail tutorial because a lot of people, after one of my videos that I had like Konad on my nails, I got a lot of questions about it, so I'm going to briefly talk to you about Konad and what it means. So Konad is just a nail stamping kit, plates, whatever you want to call it. What it is, and a lot of people ask me what my favorite, like, can they show my favorite Konad plates? I honestly only have one plate, and I actually had two. Well, my sister has one, and I have the other. I got it for her for Christmas like 2 years ago, and I never bought any other plates. I also only really ever used like one design on this plate, and that's the one I'm going to use today. But I'll talk about that a little bit. I might buy some more plates maybe in the future. I bought mine from OC Nail Art. I'll put the link below. They always run promotions with like 20% off coupons and things like that. Their shipping is really fast. So I'll just show you what you need and sort of how to get started if you want to give this a try. They sell these little plates with either 4 or 5 or sometimes more depending on how big the design is, plates. And this plate is the Konad M64. So let me see if I can get good lighting on it. It has this little crisscross design. It has this checkerboardy kind of design, flowers. This one right here, which is like paisley, that I'm going to use today, and then this like kind of abstract-y kind of one. So that is the plates. They're like these little silver thin discs, and all you need is a plate, any plate, and then a stamper. These come in, I have the double-sided stamper, which I do like. They also have little smaller ones that are just like this one size. So what this is just a rubber stamp with nothing on it, and that's what you use to pick up the nail polish, or they have this small size because some of the Konad designs are like tiny, and so it's easier to get like a little one on here and then just precisely place it where you want it to go. Or if you have smaller nails or you're doing it on like a child, it might be easier to use this size, but for me I always use this size. Then you need a scraper. I actually think you get these together, I'm not sure. They're not expensive, but it's just like a little scraper. It says Konad on it, and it has, mine's all messy, but it has just like this little, it's not sharp or anything, piece of metal that you scrape the polish off. Then you will need a nail polish. You can use a nail polish, like a normal nail polish, but I'd recommend either getting the special one, which is what I have right here. It's just the Konad. It's like thicker than normal nail polish, so it adheres to the design and it adheres to the stamp a lot better. You have to work kind of fast because if it dries it won't pick up. So it's kind of hard if you were using a sheer nail polish to stamp with. It's not going to really pick it up. So if you have one that's kind of thick or a little bit dried out, maybe you could try it with that, or a polish that goes opaque in one coat might work too. Other than that, have some nail polish remover on hand. I'm using the Zoya 3-in-1 Remove Plus, and then some Q-tips, and then also paper towels. Okay, so I am going to get started. Also what you need to do is first start by painting your nails any color you like. I would recommend using a cream opaque kind of polish. So I am using Essie's Cocktail Bling from their winter 2011 collection. This is like the namesake polish of that collection. So I recommend using a polish that goes opaque pretty quickly, because you don't want too many coats on your nail or you're going to have to wait that much longer for it to dry, because you need to have dry nails to put Konad on top of them. Do not put any top coat on after you do this. Just put down one or two coats, however many you want to make this go opaque or whatever kind of style you're going for. You need to do that first. Okay, so I'm going to lay down my paper towels, and you need a flat surface, obviously. But I'm just going to take my plate, and what I'm using is this design right here. So I'm going to start by taking my nail polish remover and then just putting some on a Q-tip. Okay, so I'm going to just clean off, like I did clean it off the last time I used it, but just to make sure there's nothing on there, I'm going to clean off the area that I'm using, and then I'm going to also clean off the stamper, and then I'm just going to like make sure it's all dry and everything like that. Okay, so I'm going to take my design and take my special Konad polish, and I'm using white. It's the only color I have, but I like the effect that this gives. And you kind of want to give a pretty heavy coat on top of the design that you are trying to do. And you do need to work quickly. Take the scraper and then just scrape away. So then you're left with the paint in the design. So then you're going to quickly take the stamper and just stamp it on top so it picks up just like that. And then you're going to just kind of in a rolling motion, roll that on your finger. And there you go. So you can see that a little bit got onto the edge of my nail, but it's not a big deal because you can just clean that up afterwards. So then I always take my stamper and just like stamp off anything extra. And you can usually probably go 2 or 3 times before cleaning this off again, depending on how quickly you work. But just coat it again and keep going. So it's really simple, really quick, and really easy. So there's the design, and you can kind of go any which way. So that's what I really like about these sort of designs, because you can go and get different sort of effects on each nail. If you go in a different direction, you can do it on a diagonal. You can really do whatever you want. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay, so right there I got some, like I kind of didn't do it as great as I would like to. So I'm just going to put some more right on the like end of that, and that's where I'm going to use my little side of the stamp and just pick up a little bit more, so it's just like one swirl, and then I'm just going to put that on the rest of the nail. So it doesn't really matter if you overlap or things like that. It's just kind of a nice okay, and then my last nail. Okay, and that's all of them. So you can see it took like no time at all. Then what I do after this, this dries really, really fast, like the Konad. That's why you have to work fast. But this is what it looks like on my nails. So then I'm just going to take normal top coat and put that on top. Okay, so this is with top coat on top. You can see that a little bit gets on your cuticles and on your fingers and things like that, but it easily, like either you could scrape it off if you wanted to, or I would just take a clean Q-tip and dip it in some nail polish remover. I always squirt this all over myself when I use the Zoya cap. It's easier to just pick it, and then just, you know, get it off of the sides. So I hope you guys like this tutorial, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.